they're living in a different country.
Hello. Okay, y'all. I haven't done a video for a little while. I might look crazy and hash, as it were. I don't think I need that. Okay. Hello. How are you doing? It is Sunday. It's Sunday, September 3rd. Next weekend I go home to Pennsylvania. I'm going to drive. It's my dad's wedding. I'm finishing my crochet blanket. That's the reason I come on this video right here, right now. Check this out. I'm on my final pass, okay? I'm on my final pass of this blanket. It is granny squares. I am doing, I don't know, some people call this a scallop, some people call it a shell. It's kind of like, what do you call this? It's kind of like a ruffle, it's kind of like a curve, okay? You see the purple here? So, this blanket is plenty big, it's super duper huge. It smells like Dr. Teal lavender. I had sprayed that essential oil on it. I love lavender, okay? Lavender is calm. Lavender is therapeutic. I was gonna show you how or why that I'm done with this project. So, lavender, here's my purple amethyst I had got in Colorado. I have a necklace also of purple amethyst. It's a really great crystal, y'all. And the reason I bring that up, this purple yarn right here, it is called amethyst. The name of this purple yarn, okay? I was on this, blah, blah, blah. And check out how cute these are. These were on Amazon. Cute, really cheap. Like little booty shorts. They're kind of like metallic. They're like denim, but they're not because they're stretchy. But these were off of Amazon. Also really cheap. Booty shorts. They are high-waisted. Okay. So going back to this blanket. I wanted you to see this real quick. This blanket is so nice. I'm in love with it. I can't even find the words to describe. So, I'm about 5'7" is my height. I'm 160 pounds. So, get an idea of this blanket. Get an idea of the pattern. Ya-cha-cha. This would totally make a really cute drab look. Like if I were to turn it into a dress or a gown or some sort of a shawl or like a triangle thing, like a throw. You could wrap it on you. It looks really good. I don't know if you can tell or not, but it looks really good. If you were to like just have it like this as a dress, if you were to wear it or have it tied up or tied around, I mean you could totally twerk. Okay. Pow. See? Okay. It would make a cute drag outfit. It really truly would. And check out this derby hat. Okay, come on now. And you got your derby hat, but this is a fascinator thing. There's like a beaded jewelry thing in there. There's a bunch of feathers. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I don't want to get too far off the topic. I'm doing this video just to show you that I'm coming to the end of my project. And I just kind of want to show you this stitch because these blankets take a long time to make. These blankets can be very expensive when you buy them online. Like I know that they sell them on Etsy. They can sell for like $800, $900. I kid you not. Yowza, got itchy. Okay, so here you have this, right? I'm not going to show you the whole video. I'm just going to show you the general idea. So you have your yarn here. I like to use this hook. This is a letter J. It's a bluish turquoise kind of one. It's just what I like, you know. You could do bigger, you could do smaller. It all depends on your tension and yat-cha-cha and yat-cha-cha. So I'm gonna very easily, I'm gonna describe what you do for this. I'm not gonna show you everything, but I'm gonna describe it. I have other videos, by the way, on my channel of granny squares and how you start. So here you could see a square that I had already done. I've been working on this. Yarn had come from Colorado, from Breckenridge. This is the amethyst color, beautiful, gorgeous. Amethyst is really super meaningful to me, spiritual, in the whole thing of Reiki and Archangel Michael and yet da da da. Okay, so when you start a project, I could show you here on this yarn. I'm just going to show you. When you start a project, it's really easy. You do a slip knot, which is kind of like you make a little pretzel, right? And you put your hook. I like to call this thing the beak. I mean, it's a hook, but call it a beak. And you go from the front to the back, and then you pull like a little bit of tension, right? So now this is a slip knot. Easy peasy, right? Okay, so I'm right-handed, if you see this, whatever. But you have to hold with light tension, and you hook, pull through, hook, pull through, hook, pull through. And your beak, you want your beak to go down or toward you so that it can go through the thing you do easily. So when you're doing these hook, pull through, you're making what they call chain. So a chain is just a chain. It's literally one string, but it resembles a braid. A chain is no different than a link. It is just loops and knots, loops and knots, loops and knots, right? Easy peasy. Okay, come into focus, video. Sorry, the sun is setting and the blinds is, shining. So anyhow, when you start a project, I like to get my yarn from the inside of the bundle. There's typically a string loose, like a thread of yarn on the outside of the bundle. I like to work from the one on the inside. It really doesn't matter, that's a preference kind of thing. I am right-handed. So when you start your project, you chain 6. This is way more than 6, but I'm just telling you for the sake of the video. And then you go into your original very first link where like your slip knot is, and you hook and you pull through, and then you have a ring. So when you have your ring, that is your, there's like a magic circle, there's, some people call it infinity ring, blah, blah, blah. It don't really matter. But to do the granny square, once you have your initial ring, which mine is right here, you want to hold your project, and it's hard when you first start. You want to hold your project front to back. Let me see. I'm going to run out of time. Ay, Dios mío. Everything come crashing down, because that is my life. Come crashing down on me. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. I'm so nervous. I'm going to get electrocuted because this outlet is shaking onto me. Okay. Work with me. Work with me. Okay. So again, I'm just explaining it. When you have your ring at the very beginning, you can see my finger is in the center of the ring. Think of north, south, east, west. Think of up, down, left, right. So you have your ring, and then bada bing, bada boom. In that first initial ring, you work into that ring, and you do double crochet. You have to chain up 3 first, then you're going to put 3 double crochet, and then you're going to chain 3. And then you're going to do 3 more double crochet. Every time you do 3 double crochet, that's what gets you these little boxes, what they call granny squares, okay? See, 1, 2, 3. Also, if you look at the edge of your project, it always is going to look like a braid or like that train. So forever and forever, around until the end of time. I probably should pause this video and start a new one, but that's okay. So, when you're working around and around and around, you're essentially just working in a spiral, 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 spiral. So the way the pattern is, you do 3 double crochet into the ring, and you chain 3 anytime you get to a corner, or you chain 3 anytime you got to go up a level. So when you work your whole way around a spiral, and you go up a level, you chain 3. I'm teaching you just the pattern, bear with me. So when you go up a level, then you chain, you do 3 double crochet, chain 3, and you do 3 double crochet in that same exact hole that you were just in. And then when you want to go over one, to skip a space, you just chain 1 in between. So that would be like here. So this might be really confusing, but it's really not hard. But if you picture a box, every time you're to the corner, you're going to change 3. Every time that you're doing the bricks in between the rows, you chain 1 to skip a space between them. And everywhere that there's a hole, you put the 3 double crochet. It's easier than it sounds. Trust me and believe me. It sounds bizarre. It sounds bonkers. But it's really truthfully easy AF. And then this project is very, very forgiving. If you are a beginner, it is beginner friendly. This blanket smells so freaking amazing, y'all. You can't even believe it. I used to work on this all the time at my friend's place, and they have cats, and the cats would always want to be laying on me with this blanket because it smells so nice, and they'd be pawing it and kneading it. And let me tell you, the reason I love granny square blankets, of course, it's grandma energy, grandma vibes, right? These blankets, they feel like a weighted blanket. Like when you sleep with one and you cuddle up with it, it feels like a weighted blanket, like you have weight on you. But the thing that's so nice, because it has the holes, because it has the gaps, it does not make you get too hot. It kind of like, it airs out. So, anyhow, the whole pattern is you just go around and around and around. You double crochet 3 times, skip a space 1 by chain 1, and always on the corner, you chain 3, and you turn your work, right? Now, here I am to the very edge, and I kind of wanted you to see how I'm doing this edge, which is this scallop or shell sort of curve, right? They call it scallops. I don't know why. I don't know if like scallops the fish looks like that. I don't know. But anyways, yes, this amethyst crystal color is very beautiful. I had started this project with the purple amethyst, and I'm going to finish it off with the purple amethyst. And then there's a whole bunch of different kind of yarn, right? There's a whole bunch of different yarn, different texture, different whatever. There's a brand called Red Heart. I like that one a whole lot. There's different kinds. And you like to buy yarn when it's on sale, or you want to get, if it's clearance. But they sell some in a jumbo bundle. That's what you want to get if you're doing a project like this. And then what I wanted to say is, like, I have these little bits of yarn here and there, and they're sparkly. I had some silver gray sparkly, and then I had some purple lavender sort of sparkly. They kind of have tinsel in them or foil. And what's nice about that, they are a softer, smaller yarn, but it kind of makes the project like more flexible. It makes the blanket a little bit more bendable. And I like that. Personally, I like that. So anyhow, if I could even show you, I just wanted to show you the scallop thing because it's not really hard, and I'm having a struggle-ina over here. Ay. It's gonna fall, I know it will. The iPad, I'm on the iPad. So what happens is when you get to your final level and you're ready to go, you want there to be, I can't remember if it's an even number or an odd number, but what you do is you're gonna put 7 double crochet in a box, and then the next box over, you're gonna just do a single crochet, or like what they would call like a slip knot, a slip stitch, and all that does is connect. So there's 7 here, 7 here, 7 here, and then when you want always on the corner, you want to put 1 before you reach your corner, right here, and you're gonna put 9, okay, 9 double crochet. So you're gonna go like 7 1 7 1 7 1 all the way around, but when you get to the corner, it's 9. Okay, it's not hard. It's not. I'm so exhausted, y'all. I don't know. I'm so exhausted. This, I've been working on this for the longest time, y'all. I'm to the end, so like I get really excited to be done when this is done. I've been having dreams about this. Dreams about it. So anyhow, yeah. And then I already showed you, from the local beauty supply store, I had got these hair clips. But yeah, I had a dream, and in the dream, me and the neighbor, friendly lady, we went to Mardi Gras in New Orleans, and there was beads and flashing of you know what to achieve the beads, and there was peacocks. There was India blue peacocks, There was peacock feathers. There was Mardi Gras. And there was, that was the main images. I kept seeing lots of peacocks and Mardi Gras. And then in my dream, my friend was really having a great old time getting all the beads. And there was like jesters and clowns and this and that. But, I was worried, a little bit too revealing, so I was like, oh my god. So in the dream, I had whipped up this blanket really rather fast in the dream, almost like magical superpower, and I cloaked my friend, so yes, because I don't want mosquito bites, and I don't know what. Anyhow, guys, I will talk at you later. Love you. Hope everybody had a good weekend. I seen Barbie yesterday with a friend. Barbie was interesting. I really liked Barbie. Me, personally, I really liked it. My coworker, Miriam, she said she did not like it. She said it sucked, it stunk. I personally really liked it. So, I do think the singing was a little bit too much with the Ken at the end. I could have done for like maybe half of that, but I liked it all. I like it. I like it. I like it. I liked the Ruth, you know, Danny DeVito's ex-wife, or Matilda's mom. There's fish fingers in the microwave. I liked how even the narrator, Helen Mirren or whatever, even how when Barbie was like depressed and homely and like had no makeup on and she was supposed to be so sick or whatever, and they said, yeah, Barbie producers or executive, you shouldn't cast Margot Robbie to prove this point because she's too beautiful even without anything. So, okay guys, have a good weekend. Love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah.